Joshua's shout. Joshua 24:15. Choose this day whom you will serve. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. After Moses died, the Lord spoke to Joshua, saying,
Get ready to cross the Jordan River. The promised land awaits you. I will walk with you, Joshua, as I did with Moses. I will make you a strong leader. So be courageous and obey my laws.
Joshua shouted to the people,
Get ready, for in 3 days we cross the Jordan River into the promised land.
At that time, there were people already living in Canaan. Joshua knew that he must defeat them if they were going to possess the land. Wisely, he sent 2 spies into the great walled city of Jericho. Soon, he would know their strength and if they were preparing for battle. The 2 spies secretly crossed the Jordan and entered Jericho. They stayed with a woman named Rahab, but the king soon found out. He sent messengers to Rahab who said,
Bring out the 2 men who are spying on us. We know they're here.
Secretly, Rahab had hidden the 2 men on the roof of her house.
They were here, but they're gone. Perhaps you could catch them on the road, if you hurry.
Just before nightfall, Rahab went back to the roof and said to the spies,
I have helped you. Now you must help me. I know that the Lord is mighty, and he has given this land to you. When the battle comes, save me and my family.
The men agreed that if Rahab would not tell the king about them, they would save her family. Rahab's house was part of the Great Wall, so that night the men climbed out of Rahab's window, down a long rope, and escaped into the hills. The spies returned to Joshua.
The Lord is surely giving our people this land. The Canaanites are afraid of us.
3 days later, Joshua said to the people,
Tomorrow we cross the Jordan River. The ark of the Lord will go before you. Follow behind it, for great is our Lord.
Then came another miracle. As soon as the priests carrying the ark set foot in the rushing current of the Jordan River, the waters stopped flowing. The Israelites could then pass through the river on dry ground. God had made a way like he had done at the Red Sea. Not until the last person came out of the river did the waters flow again. As Joshua neared the city of Jericho, he met a strange man with his sword drawn. Joshua went to him and said,
Are you for us or against us?
I command the invisible army of the Lord.
Joshua fell face down with fear and respect. Then the Lord told Joshua what he must do to win the coming battle. The day of the battle came. 7 priests, blowing 7 trumpets, marched around the city of Jericho 1 time. The ark of the Lord was right behind them. An armed guard marched ahead of the priests and followed up behind the ark. They circled Jericho once, and no one spoke a single word.
What are they doing? God is going to destroy us.
They were afraid. God commanded Joshua and his army to march around the city each day for 6 days. On the 7th day, the people marched around Jericho 7 times. But the 7th time, just as the priest sounded the trumpet blast, Joshua commanded the nation,
Shout! For the Lord has given you the city! Shout! Shout!
The people shouted, and the trumpets blasted, louder and louder, until the walls of Jericho began to crack and came tumbling down. The city was captured. Rahab and her family, who had helped them, were saved.